My life was at a point where everything was unmanageable.
At 35, I checked into the Hale Foundation, and I had no idea how to live life as an adult.
I've suffered from the disease of alcohol and drug addiction, probably from the time I was about 13 when I had my first drink. In the 25 years after that, I've suffered lots of consequences. I've been in and out of jail and prison most of my life.
I couldn't go on using drugs and alcohol, and I couldn't go on without using drugs or alcohol. I was at that point.
I was not a contributing member to society. The Hale Foundation gave me the tools to do that.
You know, I saw a path out of the cycle that I had been on for 25 years in my life, and I just dove in 100%.
The Hale Foundation mission is to give men a place that suffer from alcoholism and drug addiction. They can learn to live a better life, where they can learn to live clean and sober. We've been here 32 years. The impact that I think the Hale Foundation has is, over those 32 years, we've helped thousands of men.
The Hale Foundation allowed me access to a program of recovery that earlier in my life had always kind of been restricted to me based on the financial means of my family. 25 years of alcoholism and addiction and all of the behavior patterns that go along with that had left me without really any bridges left to cross.
I hated myself for a long time. You know, when I got here on July 18th of 2016, I started taking the suggestions of the people that had came before me. There was an overwhelming feeling about 2 months in that I didn't hate myself anymore. And that was something that was crazy to me, because I had hated myself for so long. You know, that really sparked something inside of me to continue doing this process.
I was resigned to the fact that I was here and I needed to do something different. I didn't know what that was, and what they told me was just make it through today. That's kind of how it started for me here, and the thing I liked about this program is that it was all about personal responsibility. It was me taking responsibility for my recovery. My life today, I wouldn't have a life today if it were not for the Hale Foundation. It gave me structure in my life. It's something that doesn't end at the end of my time here at the Hale House. It's something that I do every day and will continue to do every day of my life because my way of living wasn't working. The Hale Foundation gave me the foundation to be able to start living a new life and a sober life and a successful life.
The Hale Foundation instilled the qualities that I needed to live a successful life.
And Brendan was one of the first men that we got involved in our what we call employee assistance program, where we would reach out to companies in the local community to hire our men. Now he's a department head, and he has men working under him. He's just recently got married, and he's just an amazing man, amazing young man who's turned his life around.
Everything good in my life today is a direct result of the Hale Foundation.
I can tell you that when I graduated from this program was probably the happiest day of my mother's life. She stood at the front of the room when I accepted my one-year token. And she verbalized through a veil of tears that she was delighted that finally she didn't have to go to bed at night wondering or worrying about whether she was going to get a call in the morning, letting her know that her son was dead. My daughter today would probably say that I am one of the primary influences in her life, which is a real miracle.
Billy stayed here for 12 months, and he did wonderful. He really saw where this was something that he needed in his life to treat his disease. Billy currently now, 4 or 5 years sober, is our program director. He was the first person I thought of when the position came open because of his passion and his love for what he's doing and the changes that he's made in his life.
The greatest joy in my life today is having opportunities here and there to have a lasting impact on other men's lives and guide them into the same sort of experience that I had.
You're able to come in here from any situation, no matter, you know, that we have guys coming in from jail, we have guys coming in that are homeless. To the person that is seeking help and maybe struggling with that decision a little bit, give yourself a break and give yourself a chance at a new life. And it's not an easy decision to make. And I would say to just take it one day and one step, and even you can get smaller than that, just take it 1 hour, 1 minute at a time. You know, I just had to think, for this minute, for today, give yourself a chance to have a better life.
There is a solution in this world. There is another design for living that may go contrary to the one that you're currently using. It may be some actions and some ideas that you might not think are going to work, but if you can be honest with yourself that you're in a desperate situation and that things as they are right now are not going to get any better, and you can become willing to take some actions you don't believe in, then there can be an experience in your life that will allow you to be free from the consequences of drugs and alcohol, and truly free from causing destruction and pain in the lives of those you care about over and over again. If it could work for me, it can work for anybody out there. There's a way out.
There's a better way. And all we do is provide them a 12-step program. It will change the way they think. And when you change your thinking, you change your life.